Welcome to another live stream of Roll Up a Power Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Tap in, tap the fuck in. What brings us here today? 50 Cent trying to come at a real legend. So I'm on that ass. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Hey, look, man. A lot of y'all be dick riding these goddamn celebrities, and y'all don't even be knowing the half. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Listen, right? 50 want to come after a motherfucking Detroit legend. I ain't having it. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Now I know y'all love these celebrities and y'all always bagging everything they do, but when they wrong, they wrong. And 50 is wrong. Tap in, tap the fuck in. What's up with dog throwing these snitching allegations around? Where they come from? Wasn't just a week ago you was just hugged up with him? Now you trying to say he's snitching? Come on, man. Stop it. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. See, one thing about 50, man, he one of them guys you take out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of him. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Man, we grown as hell. Don't nobody care about none of that shit you and Ross got going on. That's y'all beef. The world is bigger than you and Rick Ross. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. And again, you came after the right one. So here I go. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. All right. First and foremost, before I even kick this shit off, I made a video about this, right? And y'all was in my comments going crazy. So for all y'all that was in my comments going crazy, let me tell you like this. This is what I got for you. See that? Yeah. Big boy machete for your ass. I told you I signed the gun law, so I can't go there with y'all. But I go here. Yeah, I got this from my Venezuelan homies. You know what I'm saying? So all of y'all in my comments talking crazy, we gonna start here. Nah, let's go ahead and get this going. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, Big Meech, what he had going on, right, was way back in the early 2000s, right? Him and BMF, they've been doing their thing since the late 90s, early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Before 50 even popped off and got to doing his thing. BMF been getting money. BMF been getting money all across the country. Been getting money. You know what I'm saying? So that shit 50 on, that's cool, but that don't got shit on what Meech been doing. You know what I'm saying? Meech been locked in with all these celebrities way before 50 even kicked off. Meech been had a serious bag way before a 50 Cent. Mason YT, what's the deal? Way before 50 Cent ever did anything, Meech been that nigga. Meech been collecting hundreds of millions of dollars. Meech was the big man. He was the big fish. He been doing that. 50, you don't got nothing on this man. If anything, you was inspired by this man. That's why you kicked off this BMF show. You know what I'm saying? You knew who the fuck Big Meech was. You knew exactly who he was. And you bit off of him. Now you sitting up here trying to call him a rat. Come on, man. Your ass a goofy. But anyway, back to it. So, like I was saying, right? With BMF doing their thing. I'm not gonna throw out there what they was doing. It's self-explanatory. Troy Lyle, what's the deal? What's that deal? Now look, I'm not gonna throw it out there, but we all know what BMF was doing. Them niggas been stepping, they been getting this money, been making hundreds of millions of dollars, been doing this shit, right? So when it was time for the fall of BMF, what happened? They came at everybody that was around BMF, questioning everybody, bringing everybody in, right? Okay, so what happened? It led to Meech's arrest. Meech didn't get caught with nothing. Meech didn't get caught with nothing. He didn't have shit, ain't do shit, none of that. They convicted him off of other people saying who he was and what he did. Because they didn't want the little fish. They wanted the big fish, which was Meech. So he got convicted off of people running their mouth and little evidence they found. But nothing, they couldn't tie him to shit. It was what it was. It was just one of them big fish situations. You know what I'm saying? All right, he got convicted. He took his time. Y'all know anything about Meech? When he got caught, he could have gave up anybody and could have got off that shit, but he didn't. That's why he ended up getting 30 years in the first fucking place. But y'all know so much. So anyway, fast forward the tape. Here it is, 20 years later. Meech come home. He was supposed to be serving like a 28-year sentence, and he only served 19, 20 years of it. First of all, anything about the feds, you had good time in the feds. So yeah, some of his time got shaved off. So maybe it's about right for him coming home around the time he did. He might have had to do a couple of more years or whatnot. I don't know. But in the feds, you get good time. So he definitely got some of that time shaved off. Now, far as this whole snitching thing, let me say this, right? Today's world, everybody is snitching. I don't condone this snitching at all. I'm not no snitcher. I never snitched a day in my life. My record is clean. I don't have no issues, no ties, no problems, none of that. Actually, I don't even get caught up in cases with niggas to be able to even tell on anybody. All this shit that I was doing was by myself. Whatever I got caught up on was by myself. So snitching was never a thing over here. You know what I'm saying? And even though I'm older, I still don't condone any. But again, in today's world, don't nobody give a fuck about that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? That was a thing of the past. Like, it was a street rule not to snitch and all of that type of shit. Today's world, they don't give a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? So, even if he did tell, listen, right? Let me tell y'all something. It's a very small scale of people that care about snitching. You know what I'm saying? Very small scale. That very small scale is poor people, people in the ghetto, hood people. Those are the only people that care about snitching. On a larger scale, it's 8 billion people in this world. People that's middle class and up, they don't give a fuck about no snitching. When they come down to business, they there for business. All these people want to know about Big Meech from this point on is, did he change? Did he go from Big Meech to Demetrius? That's what they care about. They don't care nothing about who he told on or none of that shit. And at this point in this man's life, of just spending 20 years in prison, that's all he need to be worried about. All of that snitch shit, man, that's for young, broke motherfuckers that don't got nothing going on. People that's really getting that bag don't give no fuck about no snitching. That's some lame ass, broke people hood shit. That's all that is. If you be around people that's really getting money and living life, them people will snitch on something fast. You know what I'm saying? Because they get money. They live in a safe environment. They live a safe life. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody got time for that. Again, that's that young hood shit, that broke people shit. And if we gonna say anybody snitching because I don't know, all of what's going on, what they saying is Meech snitched on one of his homies, to get some of his time knocked off, right? Again, like I said, I don't condone the snitching at all, you know. But if that's what that man had to do to get out, he did what he had to do. Because again, it's a larger scale of people in this world that do not care about that snitch shit. That man tried to come home to his family and get his life back. He just lost 20 years of his life. Have you lost 20 years of your life? You know what I'm saying? Behind some shit that didn't mean nothing. And if that's the case, Big Meech could have been snitched a long time ago. Like I said at the beginning of the video, he could have been snitched. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Meech was the big fish, but of course there's somebody bigger than him. How did he start doing what he doing? There's somebody bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? He could have been gave up whoever and could have got off right off the rip. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, man, listen, that was back then, man. Today is a new day, man. People is trying to live and move forward with their life, man. Over the years, people been seeing all of the goofy shit that hood niggas been on and seeing exactly where it lead them at with this hood nigga mentality. You know what I'm saying? All of that, no snitching and all of that. Yeah, that's all good and everything, man. But again, when it comes to losing your life, this is your life. You know what I'm saying? You got to make a wise decision for yourself. And again, I'm not condoning in that shit at all. I don't. I never did that and I never will. But if this is what Meech, just to say, if this is what Meech had to do to get himself out, to be back with his family and move on with his life, you know what? I salute him. I ain't even gonna lie. Because there's too many gay ass men in prison that won't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? They like where they at. They don't mind wasting their life for another grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? That shit gay to me, honestly. Again, like I said, I'm all with the no snitching rule. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, that's a tough pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's 2025, man. Don't nobody care about that shit. Meech is home. That man can make so much money doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? He needs to get out so that he can be out here and do whatever he needs to do. Maybe that money that he had probably dried up and wasn't nobody looking out for him. Wasn't nobody doing shit for him. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck where was 50 at? Name one time 50 did anything for Meech while he was gone. All this time that he did. Come on, man. So that's what I got to say about the snitching part. Like I said, if that is true, that man did what he had to do, even though I don't condone in it, not at all. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what he had to do for himself, then that's what he had to do for himself. You know what I'm saying? But also behind that, I'm seeing that they saying that Meech didn't snitch on dog Cuffy or whatever his name is. They said he ain't snitch on him. They said he tried to hide him behind BMF or something, however it was worded. Basically, he was trying to save BMF. You know what I'm saying? So now they looking into the Cuffy guy, you know, his paperwork or whatever, you know, trying to straighten this out or whatever the case is. Again, regardless if he snitched or not, it's 2025, man. If you gotta save your life, save your life. You know what I'm saying? It is what the fuck it is. So anyway, now 50 coming out saying that Meech a snitch and he about to expose him, right? How you gonna expose somebody for being a rat when you a rat? Y'all forgot he put a PPO out on Herb Gotti brother, which now today he's sitting there smoking a hookah, talking about he's smoking on Gotti Pack. Why you think he disrespecting the dead like that? Because his brother was on his ass. 50 snitched back in the day, but everybody went ahead and buried that. When 50 snitched, when he snitched, everybody buried that one. Y'all forgot about that one, right? But y'all trying to dick ride this nigga now because he a big time celebrity because he making all of these movies that is making all this money and shit. So y'all dick riding this nigga when he the original snitch. If we gonna play it like that, yeah. He snitched on Chris Gotti. Yeah, let's talk about it. Again, all y'all in my comments hating this shit. Let's talk about 50 snitching on Chris Gotti. Crickets. Right. But now here he is 20 years later trying to call somebody else a snitch. Come on, man. Your ass is a goofy. Because if Meech was a snitch, that means you been on about this. This ain't something you just heard about yesterday. You been on about this. So why is it that soon as Meech got out, you 50 Cent went and took a picture with him? You went and took a picture. That was the first thing you couldn't wait to get a picture with Meech. So you know you was dick riding Meech. So stop playing the game now. Now you trying to be on all of this stupid shit now. You was dick riding. As soon as Meech got out, you went to go take a picture with him. Now you trying to call him a rat. How long you been sitting on that info, 50? See, when it was beneficial to you, it was cool. You ain't had no words to say. You wasn't tripping on you. You was good. You even took a picture with the rat, if that's the case. But since he out here making moves with your enemy, now you want to declare war, internet war at that. Because you know damn well on some real street shit, you don't want to go there with Meech. You know that. You know that. Meech had your ass took out like this. You know that. And to be honest, the only reason why you woofing like that is because you know Meech is under strict rules right now. You know they got him under a microscope. He can't even make a move for real. And you know that. So that's why you all on the internet woofing like that right now. I'm going to say this again, like I said in my video. 50, stay out of Detroit business. You don't know what the fuck going on here. Just like that fake watered down ass series you made, that BMF shit. You know what I'm saying? You was inspired by Detroit. You was inspired by Big Meech. You was inspired by BMF. That's why you came up with this series, because you was inspired by our culture. You ain't even make a series about your own town and your people and what they did. You had to come for Detroit because you inspired by us. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is you on? And then you went and got Meech for the job, Lil Meech for the job. That's what you was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That was the smartest move you could make. Who better could play Meech than his son? Meech couldn't do it because he was off the streets. So who better could play the part? So you send Lil Meech to acting school. Then you put him in the series. Now you got him playing as his daddy. Two people that don't know nothing about BMF. You or Lil Meech. Because when Big Meech went to jail, Lil Meech was a little ass boy. So he didn't know much. You know what I'm saying? He just reaped the benefits off of that shit. And here you is trying to play this loyalty role. I put money in your son's pocket and all of this bullshit. Nigga, you did that for your own pockets. It just so happened to help. But that was for your pockets, honestly, nigga. Because if you did, you would have been on this BMF shit years ago. You would have been pushing that. You would have been doing something to help Meech get out of anything. You would have been pushing that pad. But you knew Meech was coming home soon. So here you go, putting this BMF shit together, trying to get Meech in your good grace. Which is a watered down fucking show that I didn't even watch because that shit was so fucking fake and watered down. I didn't even watch that shit. I only watched a couple of shows. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because he trying to go off of what he think it was and trying to, and whatever little data he collected about the BMF, that's what he put in there. But he don't know the fucking real. That shit watered the fuck down. Flat out. And then to the people that was in my comment section, talking about the 12th Street niggas is bums and all this shit. Man, look, y'all niggas some goofies, dog. Y'all ain't never been to the D. Y'all wasn't here when shit was really popping. So y'all don't fucking know. Because anybody that say 12th Street is some bums It's just some straight up TV, Netflix ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because 12th Street was the original West Side Poppers, nigga. They been popping this shit off. They been doing this. You know what I'm saying? If them 12th Street niggas was bums, do you really think that they would have been mentioned in this TV series? I mean, make it make sense. Like, come on, man. If you beefing with some bums and you get money, you either about to flee the scene and say fuck them niggas, or if you do blow up like that when you on TV talking about it, you not even about to mention them niggas. They was some bums. Why would you be mentioning some bums? Why would you be beefing with some bums if y'all get money? Because BMF 50 boys, them niggas been getting money. They been doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then they started beefing with the 12th Street niggas. How did they even get in cahoots with 12th Street? Come on, let's start there. First off, 12th Street and Southwest is nowhere near each other. Now, I'm not saying that they on two opposite sides of the city or nothing like that, but they nowhere near each other. In Detroit, hoods that beef with each other is like hood behind hood because they closer to each other. You know what I'm saying? So they bump heads. They go to the same stores. You know what I'm saying? They mess with the same people. You know, blah, 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 blah. That's how beefs go in Detroit. Is pretty much hood behind hood. 12th Street and Southwest is nowhere near each other. So how the fuck did they start beefing? Come on, man. Them niggas was getting money. They bump heads in a business deal somewhere, and it went from there. And them 12th Street niggas wasn't having it. If you know anything about Detroit, you got Woodrow, 12th Street, Linwood, Dexter. That whole, all four of them hoods is all together. And if you know anything about Big Hurt, Rock Bottom, you know what I'm saying, YBI Boys, anything of that nature, that's where they came from. They came from that whole 12 Woodrow, Dexter, Linwood area. You know what I'm saying? These was original steppers that been getting money. Been getting money. They bumped heads with Southwest. That's how that happened. You could please believe BMF had beef with a whole bunch of other people, but they didn't mention them. They mentioned 12th Street. Why did they mention 12th, man? Come on, man. What is wrong with y'all? Is you fucking stupid? Listen, right? I done told y'all before about Southwest. You know what I'm saying? Southwest, the GDs, they on McGraw Ave. The Layton counts, Toledo Mafia counts. They under the 5. Meech and BMF is Crips and GDs. They under the 6. Why is it that they didn't mention BMF getting into it with TMC, Toledo Mafia counts, the 5? Right. They talking about 12th Street, a hood that's nowhere near them. But y'all don't know no better. Y'all just dick riding the series. Oh, them 12th Street niggas some bums. Look at Lamar. Them niggas bums. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, niggas that's getting money don't beef with bums. They don't beef with bums. That was 50's script. So, to Big Meech, on that note, welcome home, my nigga. I'm glad you home. You did your time. You did what you had to do. We as real Detroit natives, we know the real about you. You know what I'm saying? We know what the fuck going on. You feel me? And to the people that's hating and saying Meech ain't worth nowhere near $1 billion, man, look, do your research on Meech, man. Back before Meech even got locked up, he was throwing big ass birthday parties at big ass clubs and halls and shit, and had tigers in a cage, caged up tigers at his birthday parties. How much you think that shit costs to have a real live tiger in a cage at your birthday party? And you know that venue got to be huge as hell for you to have a fucking tiger inside your venue. I mean, come on, man. Let's be for real. You know, Meech had that motherfucking bag. When they picked Meech up, They went and raided one of his houses that he had, right? When they went to hit that house, they found $20 million in cash in that house. One of his houses, $20 million in cash. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. What is y'all on, man? What is y'all on? And that was just one house. You know how much money he had buried, put up, all type of shit? Like, come on, man, y'all are stupid. And he had a whole team of niggas that was getting money just like him. They was the Black Mafia family. Them niggas getting hella money. They been locked in with these celebrities that you looked up to, and all. They been doing that way before 50 Cent. He been on that. Come on, man. Let's be for real. Nah, with the people, talking about, uh, the message that Lil Meech sent to, 50 or whatever. Look, right? Maybe that was because of what Lil Meech wanted to do. He built his name off of that BMF series. Because before BMF, Lil Meech was a nobody. Let's just be for real. Lil Meech had his clout because of his daddy. Everybody don't want to live off of their daddy profits. Some people want to get out here and do some shit on their own. Lil Meech already had a taste of the industry world. So evidently he was comfortable with what he was doing. But you could please believe that they is not broke at all. At the fuck all. And just to say, even if they is broke, you know what? Let's just go ahead and put it in this perspective. Because it's a new day. He might not have none of that drug money or none of that. Just to say, even if he is broke. Okay, cool. Meech broke. Let's just say, right? Meech is out here. That man can start a YouTube channel right now, and that shit will run through the fucking roof. Meech could be making more money on YouTube than any fucking YouTuber right now because of his status. And Meech don't got to do shit. He could just set up his channel and post old pictures, old videos, say how this shit went, how everything started. He could tell the real story about the real BMF story. Not this watered down shit that everybody trying to collect a little info from over here, a little info from over there. Talk to this person, talk to that person. Nah. Meech can put it out there in his own words exactly how everything happened from start to end. Meech will kill everybody right now. He is one of the only real kingpin legends that's still out here that could tell his story. I mean, that really got fame, that's really known, that wasn't known for being a celebrity or none of that. But he was with all the celebrities on a daily. You know what I'm saying? Because he was getting that money. So, like I said, just to say, even if he is broke, okay, cool. He can start a YouTube right now and kill the game. If y'all know anything about YouTube, I know fucking YouTubers that don't even got 100,000 subscribers and they making $30,000 a month off of YouTube. What you think Big Meech should do? Big Meech should get a million subscribers in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? And everybody gonna be tuned in to what he got to say. And after he put everything together and break down the whole BMF and how everything went, even put in all his prison time, he could put all of that in, all of it, right? His clientele will build so fucking quick. If Meech go ahead and do it and be consistent on a daily with it, within a month, he be and broke the YouTube algorithm. He would kill the game. And he already served his time. So he could talk about whatever at this point. He already served his time. He would kill the game. He would get a way bigger bag than whatever 50 Cent got right now, just off of YouTube. That's just off of YouTube, right? Okay, just say he get his YouTube going. Because I'm pretty sure that's about to come up. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Besides the YouTube venue route, this man, he could welcome home parties. He could do a welcome home party with 10 to 12 celebrities if he want to. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. He could do a lot of shit, man. He could go on interviews, charge people 50K an interview. These big time interviewers will pay him just to get his story on their platform, just to have their name attached to him. It's gonna bring them hundreds of thousands of dollars. So whatever Meech want, he can get it. So all of that, he broke, and Lil Meech begging 50 for another series, and man, look, dog. Like I said, y'all just don't know, man. Y'all just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Meech been that nigga, dog. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. And even if that man is broke, it could be possible. He probably had to spend all his money for the past 20 years he been in prison, taking care of himself and his family. So he just might be broke. And that's fine. That man is here and free. He could make that money right now. Right now. Why y'all think he chilling? Why you think he chilling? He good. He good. He could have came on the same day and made a YouTube and went crazy. The same day. He could be up a couple of million subscribers right now. No cap. Everybody know about Meech. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy, dog. Y'all following this 50 Cent character. When this nigga is a snitch his damn self. Again, I'm gonna mention this one more time. He snitched on Chris Gotti back in the day. He got a restraining order on him because the Murder Inc. niggas was putting pressure on his ass. Y'all forgot that, right? Yeah. He out here putting restraining orders on niggas. What type of grown ass man putting a restraining order on somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Especially supposed street nigga. Like, how you gonna put a restraining order on somebody? Like, come on, man. Use a bitch. That's what that is. Use a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And you try and come after a legend after you was just dick riding and taking a picture with him. Come on, man. Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. Murder Inc. ain't no shit. Hey, look, say what you want, man. Again, all y'all know is TV shit. Y'all don't know real street shit. Y'all just follow trends, man. But again, I'm a real Detroit nigga, so I already know about Meech. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga like 50 trying to step on him is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because 50 got skeletons in his closet too. And don't nobody want to mention it because everybody dick ride his TV series. Like, y'all ass is crazy, dog. Y'all crazy. Again, it's all good because Meech gonna get to dropping on y'all. And again, to you, Big Meech, bro, go ahead, get your YouTube going, get your interviews out, go ahead, break everything down from start to the end till now. And after you do that, go ahead and make your own BMF movie. You know what? Since we there, right? Fuck BMF. Fuck the BMF TV series. Fuck that, right? Meech, take your son through the hood, where we really from, and really in Detroit. Because of all that BMF shit, wasn't none of that in Detroit. So look, let's bring it back to the real. Because Meech is loved in the city, all over the D. Loved heavily. He can go step in any hood and ain't gonna have no problem. This is a well-known fact. You know what I'm saying? What Meech need to do, go ahead and take Lil Meech through the hoods. Go ahead and set up the camera crews and everything. Shoot y'all on BMF. Start from the top. Shoot it in the city, in the areas that y'all was at, moving around, making shit happen. Do all of that. Even go over there on 12th Street. Show them how it was on 12th. All over the city. And again, y'all can shoot this. Big Meech and Lil Meech, y'all can shoot this movie in the D. This is a real Detroit nigga talking, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. But this is a real Detroit nigga talking. Y'all can shoot a movie in the city. The whole city gonna give it a pass. So my suggestion is take BMF from the top. Take that shit out of 50 Cent hands and go ahead and do it the right way. Bring it back to the city and do it in the city. Walk through it the right way. And again, as long as Big Meech out there, the city ain't gonna have nothing to say. The city gonna let them film that movie from top to bottom, from day, night to middle of the day. Whenever they need to shoot whatever shots, it's gonna get done. The whole city was shut down for Meech. That's on my kids. So while all y'all dick riding 50 Cent thinking 50 got one up on them, like, come on, man. Not at all, bro. Not at all. You know, end of the day, Meech can make a way bigger bag than 50 Cent just off of telling his story alone. So whatever 50 think he doing, man, look, he ruined it for himself, man. That shit he had going on with Rick Ross, he should have kept that just between him and Rick Ross. Meech don't got nothing to do with that. That's y'all beef. Y'all grown ass men. Why do y'all even got beef? Why is you even still beefing with this man anyway? Like, come on, man, move on with your life. You 50 years old. What is you on, man? That's weak. I'm 35 and I don't even beef. You know what I'm saying? So how is you a whole 15 years older than me and you still on it? You whack as hell. And you don't got too much beef for him because you should have went and been and hollered at him in all this time. So what is the beef about? If y'all not about to do nothing or none of that, what is the beef about? You an internet thug. That's what that is. You an internet thug. After all this time, it ain't even no beef no more. Come on, man. You was a goofy, dog. You only got stardom and fame because of your TV shows. Your music been died out. You done had made some good music, that all of that, yeah, I give you that. You did your thing. But that shit dead. It's dead and gone, and you know that. And you know that this trolling and these TV shows is what keep you relevant. And I'm not no hater at all. But when you try to come for a nigga like Big Meech that's forever gonna make money just off of his name alone, it's crazy. That's crazy. And you was just hugged up with him. So that just goes to show how fake you is. You the snake out this situation, to be honest. You the real snake. Because just to say, even if this is true about Meech, why wouldn't you let the system roll that out? Why wouldn't you let them play that out? What you on hurrying up to go make a documentary about this after you just was just hugged up with this man? Come on, man. You was an internet gangster. That's what you is. And like I said, it's all cool because you've been getting off all these years. You know what I'm saying? You've been getting the fuck off. But you came for the right one this time. I can guarantee you, Meech gonna smoke your ass. Whether if it's in a violent way or if it's in an industry way, he gonna get you either way. Cause Meech been had that angle about him. He been that nigga. Go on and look back at his old flicks. He been out here with these celebrities. He been doing this shit. Before he got locked up, he been there. And he still that. You know what I'm saying? He still that. 20 years later. Ain't picked up a mic since. And still that. You went and ran to him to get a picture with him. You went and picked up his son to make a documentary about his life. So come on, man. Let's be for real. Now you want to call yourself trying to expose some shit. Why you ain't expose nothing in BMF? You're not going to tell me you just got this info about him. You been on this. Why you ain't expose nothing in BMF? Crickets. Crickets. Because you was a fucking fraud. And you trying to capitalize because you know that the internet be following you because you troll a lot. Well, like I said, you about to make the wrong pit stop with the wrong guys. Because you got to remember, there's still a lot of BMF members out here. They just not talking. But they still out here. Your ass can get caught playing around with the right one. You know what I'm saying? You wilding out here. You wilding out here. Whatever you got going on with Ross, man, look, that shit gay. That is gay. And you gay for even being mad that another man is going to do business with him. Flat out, you gay for that. What are you talking about loyalty and all of this? Like, man, look, that man don't owe you no loyalty. What are you talking about? He don't owe you nothing. He don't owe you a motherfucking thing. Evidently, you not putting no money in his pocket. If Lil Meech got to text you and say he need help with his bills, evidently you ain't putting no money in his pocket. Evidently, you wasn't paying Meech no money. If Meech got to text you about another series, you didn't give him nothing. But you out here trying to make it seem like you feeding people and they should be loyal to you. They need to beef with the people you beef with. Nah, man, that's some snake shit, man. He is his own individual. He don't got nothing to do with what you and Ross got going on, man. That's just showing how much of a sucker you is. You's a gossiping ass female on the inside. You might have a man body on the exterior, but on the inside, you're a female. You're a female. I know plenty of people that was cool with my ops and all of that shit. They don't got nothing to do with it. If they didn't have nothing to do with it, I can't be mad at them. You your own individual. If you want to fuck with this person or whatever for your reason, that's on you. Now, if we homies from the same crew and we beefing with this crew or whatever, and then you turn around and get cool with the ops, then yeah, you bold business. Because we gang, we signed up for this. This is what we on, and these is our ops. But now you trying to be cool with the ops. Yeah, that's when you bold. But if you don't got nothing to do with my crew, you ain't in my set or none of that, whoever I beef with don't got nothing to do with you. That don't got nothing to do with you. And that's a lot of people's problem. That's why a lot of niggas get killed. Because they feel like, oh, if you fuck with me, then you gotta beef with who I beef with and all of that dumb shit. Like, nigga, why would I be stepping into your beef with somebody I don't got nothing to do with? I don't even know why y'all beefing. Y'all might be beefing over a bitch. And now here I am, I'm in the middle of that because y'all beefing over a woman. So I gotta be a part of y'all beef because oh, I'm supposed to be loyal to you. So I gotta be a part of your beef that you got with another grown man over a woman. Because as y'all know, most beefs be over women. 90% of the time it's over a woman. And I can guarantee you, if 50 and Ross beef is over a woman, ultimately, I can guarantee you just about Meech probably never even touched that woman. So he got to be in the middle of that as well. Come on, man, that's weak. Again, you 50 years old, man. Your whole thinking should be different. You shouldn't even be worried about that. At this point, you and Ross need to squash that, get on stage and do a concert together. At this point, what is y'all beefing over? Y'all niggas got millions of dollars. It ain't like y'all out here in the streets waiting to catch each other on the block or something. Like, come on, man. What is you on? Again, I'm 35 and I'm not even on it. I'm 15 years younger than you. I'm not even on it. So what is you on? Come on, man. So yeah, you stepped in the ring with the wrong one. You lucky he being watched under a microscope right now. Because you would have been got dealt with by now. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who the fuck BMF is for real. BMF is not just a name. BMF is some well-respected shit out here. Half of Detroit is BMF. You know what I'm saying? On the low. Not like necessarily walking around claiming it, but half of Detroit is Black Mafia family. You need to know who you're dealing with, man. And what's gonna happen is 50, your ass gonna be put on a no-fly zone. Go ahead and drop a documentary if you want to. You gonna have a hit out right here in the D. I can guarantee you that. I'm a D nigga. I know how this go. You know what I'm saying? Because you stepping into our business. You don't got nothing to do with this shit. Nothing. So you calling yourself trying to expose something, all you trying to do is make you some money out of it. That's all it's about. You just want to make you some money out of this. You know what I'm saying? Again, you was just hugged up with this nigga, just in the pictures with him. So whatever you talking about is irrelevant because you was just hugging this man. If you really felt like that, you would have clapped him right off the rip. As soon as he got out, oh, Meech didn't got out. Oh no, nah. Roll that tape back. Bro bald. How he get out so early? Oh, I got the info. He bald. You should never took no picture with him from the top because you been on he was bald. This ain't nothing that just came out. This ain't nothing that just dropped 2 or 3 days ago. You been on about this. And as long as it was benefiting you, it was fine. Now you done made your money out this BMF shit. You done took a picture with Meech. You good now. You good now. Now you can go ahead and get to exposing, whatever you call yourself doing. Come on, man. It ain't gonna end well for you, man. It's not gonna end well. And let me go back to what I was saying about the scales of people, right? That actually care about this type of stuff, right? On a large scale, people do not care about that shit. Don't nobody care about that. People is grown and getting money and taking care of their families and taking trips and starting businesses and growing their businesses, growing their credit. Ain't nobody sitting around on that hood shit, who told and who didn't, who want to go to jail for the rest of their life. And don't nobody care about that. On a larger scale of people, they don't care about that. So you call yourself trying to push this documentary, it's only appealing to a small audience, which is a bunch of broke people that don't got nothing to do but be worried about other people's business. Which is my point. This is all about monetary gain. This ain't about exposing nobody and none of that. 50 know this as well. He been getting money for the longest. He know that them people on his level, they don't care nothing about Big Meech being a rat. They don't care nothing about that. He can come out and say Big Meech is the biggest rat in the world. Guess what? Them people that are still in 50 circle, they still want to interview him. They still want to do a movie with Meech. They still want to endorse Meech. They still want to do whatever with Big Meech. Why? Because he's Big Meech. So you call yourself trying to expose him and all of this shit, like, man, y'all niggas 50 plus, dog. Don't nobody care, man. Don't nobody care. For real. Don't nobody even care about the shorties that's out here snitching and, telling on each other, telling on their mans and all. Don't nobody even care about the youngins that's doing it. You think people care about Big Meech doing this? Big Meech almost 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Let me not disrespect me. He 56. You know what I'm saying? This man is up there in age. Don't nobody care about him being a snitch. What these big business people care about when it comes to Big Meech, all they care about is, did he transition from Big Meech to Demetrius Flaunery? And if he could stand in front of them people and say, yes, I did, I don't be on that no more. Guess what? Them people gonna give him a check and they gonna get straight to work. Because that's what people care about. Don't nobody care about that snitching shit, man. On a larger scale. They don't care about that. Why you think when you hear somebody snitch, it come and go? But back in the day when you was in the hood and somebody snitched, that was a big thing. Like, that was hood news if somebody snitched. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, grown, moved on, doing good in life, don't nobody care about who's snitching. Again, that's a larger scale of life. People don't care about that. You know why? Because time wait on nobody. So if you want to go sit in prison for somebody else, That's on you. But if you want your life, then you gotta do whatever you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And again, them large scale of people don't care what you had to do to save your life. And I'm gonna say this one more time. I don't condone snitching at all. I never did and never will. But if that's what you gotta do for yourself, then that's what you gotta do for yourself. I don't got nothing to do with it. Nothing. Because one thing about me, I'm not even gonna put myself in a position to even be able to tell on anybody. Preach one time, Mr. Roll Up. Matter of fact, let me get my pull up going on. That volley potion. I'm gonna give y'all a couple more minutes. I'm gonna be done with this shit. But I just had to go ahead and speak the real on this shit. Cause y'all ass tweaking, bro. Y'all ass tweaking, man. Y'all gotta leave my dog alone. Meech did 20 years. Meech did 20 years, man. Do you know what that man been thinking for the past 20 years? Do you know what's been going on in his mind the past 20 years? You know what he done missed out on the past 20 years? You think he care about y'all calling him a snitch, even if that is the truth? Evidently, he didn't care too much. Just to say if he did. Evidently, he don't care too much. He went ahead, did what he did to get out. It is what it is. That's just the truth of the matter. You know what I'm saying? I know this because I've been there. I spent 4 years in that can. I didn't watch niggas snitch. I didn't watch niggas hold it down. At the end of the day, it's save yourself. That's just the truth of the matter because you the one that's gonna sit in that cell by yourself. You don't sit in that cell with your rappies and your co-defendants, whatever you want to call them, your homies, your crew, your gang. You don't sit in the cell with none of them. And the worst part about it, most of them will tell on you before you can even say anything. So who really cares about all this snitching shit? Let's just be for real. Let's be for real. I do. I'm from the Old Testament. You know what I'm saying? Look, right? I know the niggas that killed my homie from back in the day, 15 plus years ago. I know the niggas that killed my homie. I didn't get them up at all. Now, of course, them niggas was gone. They got the fuck on. They went on about their business. But I knew exactly who it was. Matter of fact, when my homie died, they took me to jail behind it. I didn't told the story about it. So y'all gotta go through my videos. I was talking about Beezy. Rest in peace, Beezy. I didn't already told this. They locked me up behind his murder. And what they was trying to do is they was trying to get me to tell on the niggas that did it because they knew that I knew them because how our hood was. We all knew each other. And they already had people speaking up saying, yeah, it was these guys. They knew that I was the closest thing to Beezy. So basically what they was trying to do was get me to talk to bring them guys down. Guess what? I'm in the homicide unit. Kept it 100. I don't know nothing. They even threw their names out there. Well, yeah, you know it was this guy and it was that guy. These the guys that got your boy. You know that, right? I don't know shit. And I knew this. I already knew it. I already knew what the fuck was going on. Now the police sitting here telling me they know. They named them my names, what block they was from, all of that. They told me what block I was from. They told me about my crew. They told me about Beezy. They told me about Beezy crew. They like, we know everything. All we need is for you to just say that it was these guys and we gonna bring them in. I said, I don't know. And they let me go. You know what I'm saying? Let me go. One more time on the foliation. So come to find out, this drink is based in Miami, Florida. So if you in the MIA, you know a little something about this. They said this shit going crazy down there. My connect, he own the liquor store. And he go down there and buy them drinks by the cases. You know what I'm saying? I love it. It's a nice smooth ass drink. It get you fried quick. It do its business. You know what I'm saying? So NTE, what's the deal, baby? Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Now look. Again, with 50 Cent, he reaching for the wrong one, man. He need to be worried about that restraining order that he got on Chris Gotti. Because, you know, Chris Gotti was about to take his ass out. So him being a grown-ass troll man that he is, he put a restraining order on another man. A restraining order. Come on, man. Ain't that snitching? He had to file a police report. To get a restraining order, you had to file a police report. Ain't filing a police report, snitching. And 50 did that back in the day. That ain't nothing new he just did. That was back in the day. But he get a pass for that, right? Where y'all at dick riding at? Y'all gave him a pass for that, right? But now y'all want to piggyback on him talking about Meech snitching. Man, come on, man. Y'all is crazy, bro. And even if he did, Meech lived his life. He don't give a fuck what y'all think. Because again, the only people that care about that is the poor people. The people on the larger scale that's really living a life, they don't care nothing about Big Meech snitching. They care about Big Meech coming out here and getting on their platform and telling it exactly how it is to make their coin because it's about business. That's what these people care about. They don't care nothing about if he snitched or none of that. Tekashi 6ix9ine snitched on his whole crew. His whole crew. And y'all still loved him. He came out trolling O-Block, King Vine, all type of people. Y'all wasn't saying nothing then. Y'all was eating that shit up. Right? And he told on his whole team. See, it just go to show y'all pick and choose, you know, who y'all want to shoot at with this shit. If you gonna shoot at snitches, then be fair. Shoot at all of them. Don't try and pick and choose when you want to, or depending on who exposed this person, that's what you go with. Nah, if y'all gonna be snitch K, then be snitch K. Stop picking and choosing. You know what I'm saying? Be real. And that's my point of this live, is y'all ass fake. Y'all fake. Y'all only dick riding because 50 Cent got a buzz out here. That's it. If it would have been anybody under 50 Cent status, y'all wouldn't even care. Y'all would be shooting at the person that would be calling me a snitch if it wasn't 50. But because of 50's status and, you know, the shows that he producing and all of that, and all the trolling he do on the internet, y'all dick suck. But again, y'all fail to go ahead and put out there that he snitched. But y'all want to ride with him talking about somebody else snitching. Come on, man, y'all dick suckers. That's all it is. Y'all dick suckers. Anyway, my boy Meech out here. Like I said, one more time, Big Meech. Welcome home. And I hope you start this YouTube channel. Tell everything from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and build that up. Drop a whole movie on it. Do your whole documentary, your whole series, however you go. Chop it up, play it out however you got to do it. Put the real BMF out here. Not that fake ass shit that New York nigga did and made a cool penny off of it. Put out the real BMF. Since he want to blow up your empire, he want to put your empire, your business out here. Go ahead and capitalize off of it. It's your time, Big Meech. It's been another live stream. Roll up a power up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.